Alright everyone, welcome back to Timber and Stone. This looks a little different, does it not? Yes, this is indeed that other colony that I have been talking about a few times in some of my other episodes. This is the one that I've done off-screen, but now I guess it's on-screen, so I'm not sure what to call it, really. We have a fair amount of guards, as you can clearly see. No Verdant Dragon to shoot us in the back. I'm only kidding, Verdant, don't worry. It's the dumb AI, I know. Yeah, we are fairly well defended. We actually have a gatehouse here with, you know, an actual gate. Or, well, in this case, jail doors, as these are called. They are quite tough. You know what, I guess I'll get everyone patrolling around here. Yeah, these doors are pretty dang tough. I haven't really had anybody coming in since I installed them. So we got 2 swordsmen, 2 archers, and a spearman, which is very nice. We got a whole load of farming going on. Near industrialized. Not quite. This is actually still fairly small compared to some of the other things I've seen. I have almost every crop type, but I am missing one. Actually, let me just take a look. What am I missing? Resources. Corn seeds. I am missing corn. So, I'll have to get on that at some point, but it's not too important. We have plenty of food. So what I will be doing today is a little tour of this colony. Just because I wanted to show it off to you guys. And, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure if I should go back to Soultopia. Because, well, it's kind of destroyed at this point, and it's going incredibly slowly. I'm not sure if you guys are enjoying such a slow pace of a series. I certainly wouldn't want to watch something that slow. So I had the thought, why not come back and expand this settlement? I figured that this would be something really interesting. And there would be a lot more, I guess, in-depth feedback from you guys on what you want to see, and then I'll actually be able to do it, more or less, because I got the resources. So if you want me to build X building with Y material, I could do it for you. So obviously something to keep with the theme, and something that you think this place needs, like a library, or a I guess a market stall, or anything along those lines. Oh yes, people who are alive. Very nice. I love the sight of living people. Alright, so I guess we will start the tour off with the gatehouse. This is a very fancy looking gatehouse. I recently installed the signs, or the flags rather, and well, it's quite fancy. But if we go inside, peel down the layers, ever so slowly, have it zoomed out quite a lot, we have some fanciness going on inside here. Got a little rest area, some weapon racks, some drawers to keep supplies in. They're just aesthetic, but, you know, who doesn't like aesthetics? You gotta make that theme going, gotta get the lore behind it, etc., etc. I got the top tier beds below here. In case these guys need to rest up after combat, they can hop right back into battle. I think that's a good idea. And if we come down here, this was our old mine site. It has been mined out quite a lot, but after losing 1 or 2 miners, I kind of figured that, you know, it might be a good idea to move the mine, oh gee, I don't know, inside the wall. Yeah, and I did the same on the other file as well. And we have what is currently the workshop. Oh, by the way, if you guys couldn't tell, hold on a second, are you? I think you are. Heck yeah! Lazy and disloyal. What a fantastic combo. Alright, we have a builder. Awesome. Now, I'm not entirely sure what I could do with you at the moment. Ooh, that's a very good question. A very good question indeed. Let me just get you set up here. Wait at hall while idle. Seems like a good idea. Sweet. We have I guess I'll leave you as a dedicated builder for now. Anyways, what we have here is the second structure that was built in this colony. And what I was going to get at before this happened was, if you remember from my Check It Out video, this is the same file. This house will probably be somewhat familiar to you. It was quite a while back, but it's got a chimney now. Yes, it's more or less the same though. Anyways, back on track with the tour. We have what is currently the workhouse / workshop. It's multi-purpose. So, something you guys should suggest, I guess, is somewhere to split this up, because currently this is the work area for the carpenter, the blacksmith, and the stonemason, all packed into this tiny little hut. This is by far the smallest structure we have here in, well, I guess Soul Base 3 is the title of this save, and you don't want to know what happened to the first two Soul Bases. Trust me. You don't. Anyways, moving on, I guess I will go ahead and show you what is housed inside here. We have a table, a nice, cozy little fireplace, and two of the highest quality, or four, rather, two per side was what I was trying to get at, of the highest quality bed. Only the best for my settlers. Only the best. Only the best. Ooh. I don't know why the hell I did that, but moving on. We have the tailor's house. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I have kind of left this a little bit unfinished. I could do a attic type thing, but I don't know. If you guys have any suggestions here, I'd be all for it, because as you can clearly see, this wall here isn't a full wall. The roof kind of comes up to a point, and this just simply lets in the draft. Although I guess it could filter hot air over that way, but then hot air rises. I don't know. What do you guys think? What should I add to the tailor's house? Tell me. Tell me now. Anyways, moving on. The storehouse. No, it's not a house where you can put stores in. It's a house for storage. Another failed attempt at humor by Awesome Soul. Fantastic. So, we got plenty of... Oh dear. We got plenty of miscellaneous crates. Oh, only the best for my channel. Anyways, we got plenty of miscellaneous crates here. Because these crates individually don't really hold a whole lot. And that's kind of the reason why you have to, well, stack them up like so. The good thing about them, though, is you can treat them as a block, more or less. So you can have a massive pile of these crates, and it would work perfectly fine, as opposed to these food crates, which you cannot, unfortunately, stack on top of each other, as with the barrels and really any other storage for that matter. So I guess that's the one perk that these tiny little storages have. By the way, miscellaneous is for like animal furs and cotton and flax fiber and so on and so forth. Anyways, coming down another layer, we have extra hay storage because the barn here wasn't quite enough. I figured it would be. I was like, whoa, 4 massive hay barrels, that's fantastic. But no, not even. Nowhere near enough. So I decided to add more in here, and I have the odd feeling that I am going to need more hay storage, so I might just have to repurpose this mine out here to hold all the hay, but I don't really want to go out there. So what I might do is make another room off of here to hold the hay. I think that would be a decent idea. Anyways, we have a whole lot of masonry, or bricks, or stone, or, well, it holds all of that, but it's called masonry, if you look here. And it's getting rather full, actually, come to think of it. I might want to do something about that. So I might have to expand the basement. Again, feedback would be nice. Which direction should I expand, and what should I add into our fantastic basement? We have a whole bunch of metal. Metal's doing well. We got tools. Tools are fine. Weapon racks. We don't really have a whole lot of weapons that aren't in use currently. Then we got some armor chests. We do have a lot of spare armor. A decent amount of spare armor, but obviously it's lower tier stuff because all the good stuff is being worn by these guys. And then we got treasure chests. I believe they just hold coins, it's just another option. Or maybe it was something that they're not implementing yet. Perhaps some sort of exploration, because there is an adventurer class that you can actually take control of and go into first person and actually play as the adventurer, which is very awesome, but it was taken out in this version. Hopefully it will be back soon once it's a bit more, or a bit less buggy, I guess you could say. And then obviously we got some coin piles. I don't have a lot in the way of coinage at the moment, but hopefully we will change that once we hit a massive gold vein or something. There's not really veins in this game, but a man can dream, can't he? A man can dream. Speaking of the mine, I guess I will show this one off. Not quite as large as the other one, but it is a bit deeper, I guess you could say. Now, this one seems to be, for whatever reason, a bit luckier than the other one, because I have found some mithril, which is something I hadn't found in the last one. Now, you're probably saying, whoa, look at all that ore, that's fantastic. And yeah, you'd be right. Unfortunately, you can't mine it, because, well, this is the bottom layer of the game, and a complaint that I have seen on the forums for the game is that people like me want to mine it, they're so tempted, but they just can't. And that's a very, very sad situation. So some sort of bedrock would be kind of nice. It looks like we have a skeleton. What kind of skeleton? A regular skeleton or a flaming skeleton? Merchant, don't need you. Welcome, Michael, to Soulbase 3. Skeleton. Okay, just a regular old, run-of-the-mill, average, everyday skeleton. But let me go ahead and get you back inside. Hop to it. There we go. Are you just gonna hang out there? Another skeleton has been spotted. That's fantastic. Looks like we got some more skeletons on the outskirts. They are regular skeletons, though. Now that's both good and bad, because regular skeletons are not summoned, yes. So there's not going to be a massive horde of them at your doorstep unexpectedly from a necromancer. Goddamn necromancers. Am I right? But they do come equipped with weaponry, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on that, but maybe I am. I could have sworn I've seen some. It's been a while since I've seen some tougher wild skeletons before, because I've been playing on the other file for quite a fair bit. Anyways, the last two structures that need to be shown off are the farmhouse. So this is a somewhat small structure. A lot of the space is obviously taken up by this, the hay storage. And if we come in here to the main, hey, level up, very nice, main living area, we got some crates there, just for extra added ambience and storage. And then we got a nice little table with 3 seats for our 3 farmers. Hey, there we go, level 9. Farmers leveling up all over the place. That's what I love to see. And I'm quite happy with actually how I did the interior of this. So let me just scroll up. Actually, one more will do it. So we got a nice little fence going here, and some extra added food storage, and extra miscellaneous resource storage. And then over on this side, we only have 2 beds because I actually intended this to be, well, just for 2 people. But now we have 3 farmers, so I might have to make another farmhouse at some point. But for now, I think it will do, because we do have the general bunk area. I might turn this into something else. Again, if you guys have any feedback for what I could turn this into at some point down the road, let me know. And finally, I know this episode is dragging on, but hopefully it is somewhat entertaining. We have the herder's hut. Although it's not really a hut because it's actually the biggest house currently in the whole city. Or town, I guess you could say. Or village. Actually, it's more of a village size. Let's call it a village. Let's turn it into a town with your guys' help. What do you guys want to see next? Anyways. The first floor is very tiny. Just a bit of food, some miscellaneous, and some wheat in order to feed the livestock. So that's more or less a storage area, although it is also the front entrance. Interesting design choice by the Awesome Soul. Yes. Uh-huh. Alright. Another double bed here. There is only one herder, but maybe the other farmer sleeps here. Who knows? I don't. But maybe you guys do. Put that in the comments down below. Anyways, you got the idea. What else do we have here? We have a nice cozy fireplace. I'm trying to get fireplaces in every house because I don't want my people to freeze to death. There isn't actually a freeze to death feature in the game, but maybe in the future. Plus, you know, the fireplaces look really nice. A nice table that has lots of chairs, lots of food, and a nice bookcase. I don't really know what to do over here. Again, feedback would be nice. Now we have a somewhat janky looking staircase up into this floor. And I sort of got sidetracked with the other file and haven't had a chance to flesh out this floor. The house already is large enough as it is, so I didn't really know what else to add up there. Some storage, but then I kind of want to save this just for the storage. I don't know. Anyways, I will leave it here. Let me know what you guys think of this village so far. Do you like it? And do you want to see more action in this village as opposed to, well, the failing colony of Soultopia? I think it's probably best if I just stay here. I think I would actually enjoy the series a lot more if I got to build up this village. And I think it would be a lot more enjoyable for you guys too. Alright, with that, I have been the Awesome Soul. I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.